welcome. Welcome to this first yoga video from me. I'm Vicky, and today I'll be guiding you through a Hatha sequence. And this Hatha sequence is based around twists. So we're going to do quite a few twisting postures. So this is really nice to do in the morning to get your digestive system going, but also actually at any time of the day, get your spine moving, increase that spinal mobility. And if at any point you feel like it's too much or you're uncomfortable, just come to child's pose or just come to a comfortable seated position and take a rest. And for today's practice, we're going to start seated. So please come to a comfortable seated position with an upright spine. The legs or the feet can be crossed in front of each other. And your hands are resting on your knees, palms either facing down to ground or facing up to receive. And we're going to close down the eyes and just arrive here, arriving on your mat, arriving where your body is at. And we're just gonna take a couple deep breaths through the nose together. So inhale and exhale. In and out. One more, inhale. And exhale. We're going to start with some gentle neck rolls. So turn your head to your right shoulder. Let it fall to your chest and all around to your left shoulder, back of your neck. And draw some gentle circles. One more in this direction. And the other direction. One more. And coming back to the center, we're going to do some seated twists. So as you inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand goes behind you, but stays on the fingertips. And inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you twist and look over that right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. On your next inhale, bring the arms up, come back to center. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand goes behind you, staying on the fingertips. And inhale as you lengthen your spine. Exhale as you twist and look over your left shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to twist. Coming back on your next inhale. Exhale, hands come in front of your heart. And let's close down the eyes one more time. Let's form an intention for this practice today. Why did you step on the mat today? Do you want to calm your mind? Do you want to work on some postures? What's your intention? And then slowly release your hands down. We're going to come to a tabletop position. So the knees are right underneath the hips. The hands are stacked underneath the shoulders and all 10 fingers are spread wide. Your gaze is on the floor but slightly in front of your mat or at the top of your mat so that your neck is long. And we're going to do some cat and cows. So as we inhale, we drop the belly, slight back bend, gaze goes up. Exhales, you round your spine, round the back, gaze goes to your belly button. Inhale, slight back bend, gaze goes up. Exhale, rounding through the whole back. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time, inhale and exhale. This should feel really nice and should warm up your spine. Coming back to a neutral tabletop. On the next inhale, you're going to lift your right arm up to the sky. Gaze follows. Exhales, you thread the needle onto the floor. Head goes onto the floor. The left hand can stay where it is, or you can move it up to the front left corner of your mat, coming onto the fingertips to intensify that stretch in the shoulder. Taking deep breaths here. Moving the left hand back to where it was, pushing up back into tabletop position. Finding neutral position here. Your next inhale, sweeping the left arm up. Gaze follows. Exhale as you thread the needle. Head lowers to the floor. You can let the right arm, right hand stay where it is, or move it to the front right corner of your mat. Pushing back up with your right hand, coming to a tabletop, spreading all 10 fingers wide, and then coming onto our toes and pushing up into a downward facing dog. You might need to adjust the distance here. Maybe coming from a tabletop is a bit too short. And here in down dog, make sure you're pushing from all 10 fingers. You're lengthening your spine as much as you can, and you're pushing your heels into the floor. Your neck is nice and relaxed. If you want, you can walk the dog, pushing one heel into the floor at a time. Tune in with your body. Can you feel any tightness? Does this feel really good? Just observe how your body feels today. Now coming to stillness. Taking one more deep breath together. Inhale. And exhale. Now stepping the right, left in between your hands. The left knee lowers to the floor. Low lunge or Anjaneyasana. We're going to move our hands to our hips first. and come all the way up so that we can make sure we're not coming into this like back bend with our back, but we're having neutral alignment. And then slowly you can sink down into that lunge, feeling that nice stretch of the hip flexor. And inhale as you bring the arms up. Exhale as you sink lower. And now we're going to open the arms in a cactus shape. Open the heart. Slight back bend. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back to center. Bring the hands back to the floor and stepping the right foot back into downward facing dog. Gonna do the other side. Left foot steps between your hands. Right knee lowers to the floor. Toes untuck. Coming up first, all the way back, making sure the pelvis is slightly pulling forwards. And then we can sink down into that low lunge. Inhale as you bring the arms up. Exhale as you sink lower. Opening the arms into cactus shape, slight back bend. This is all to warm up our spine for the twists that follow. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back up. Bringing the hands back to the mat, stepping back into downward facing dog. Well done. Let's take one clearing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Big step to the front of your mat. And let's just hang heavy here, bending the knees as much as you need to let your upper body rest on your thighs. Your neck can relax. Maybe you shake your head yes and no. Especially in the mornings, our necks can feel really tight, so this should feel really good. Now stretching the legs. Forward fold. Next, we're going to keep the left hand on the floor. You can be on your fingertips as well. Bending the right leg and opening up through the right side. Right arm reaches up to the sky, gaze follows. Inhaling here. Exhaling, hand comes down. Other side, left knee bends, right hand stays on the floor. Inhale as you open up to the left side. Gaze follows to the left hand. And coming back down. And now slowly, one vertebra at a time, we're going to roll up to standing, to Tadasana. The head is the last thing that comes up. And close down the eyes here for a moment. Find a really stable and active standing position. Palms are facing forward. The arms and the hands are active. You're pressing down from all four corners of both feet. And your legs are slightly pulling in towards each other. You're slightly pulling your navel in towards your spine. Your heart is open and your shoulder blades are squeezing together gently. We're going to do a round of Hatha sun salutations. So for that, bringing the hands together in front of your heart. Bringing your big toes to touch. Unless your knees are touching that way, then keep the feet apart. Your next inhale, move the arms up overhead. Slide back, bend. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping the right foot back, lowering the knee to the floor. Inhale as you open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Over the knees or knees floating, moves like a snake forward. Come onto your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, right knee down. Inhale as you open your chest. Exhale as you step your right foot forward. Inhale, hands reach up overhead. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Brilliant. We're going to do the other side. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, knee down. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, downward facing dog. Over the knees or floating, snake your way forward onto your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stepping the right foot forward, knee down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, stepping your left foot forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Well done. We should feel warmed up and ready for our first sequence. So we're going to stay at the top of our mat, bringing the feet together. We're going to sit back into Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands sweep up, reaching up, gaze is forward. The knees and thighs are pushing in towards each other to give stability. Bring your hands in front of your heart, inhale. Exhale, twist over to your right side. The left elbow is on your right thigh, right at the top towards your knee. Make sure your left knee is not scooching forwards, so maybe gaze down and you should be able to see your toes. The forearms are in one line and your chest is proud. Inhale here. Exhale as you shift your weight into the right foot and step back with your left. High lunge. Staying in that twist. Now inhale as you sweep the arms up and open up into a twisted high lunge. The gaze goes back. Hold it here. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down to the floor. Maybe you have to elongate that step as you twist open to the right side. You can sink deep with the hips. If this is uncomfortable, you can bring your left knee to the floor, or you can stay on your toes. Now bring the right hand to the inside of your right foot and coming onto the heel with your left foot so that the toes are pointing to the outside of your mat. And then you can open up into a variation of side angle. Here you should be able to let go with that right hand from the floor. The weight is mostly in the legs. You can place a block underneath your right hand if you want to bring the floor closer to you. Otherwise, stay here for another breath. Inhale and exhale. Turning yourself back to center, coming back onto our toes of the left foot. Left knee lowers to the floor. The right foot moves to the outside of your mat. And you're going to push into the inside of your right knee. And your gaze goes backwards. Enjoying that nice hip opener. Closing down the eyes if that helps you to stay more present. Take one more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center. Stepping back into downward facing dog. Just staying here for a few breaths. Notice how your body feels different compared to the first down dog that we did. I'm going to take one clearing breath together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Stepping or jumping to the front of your mat and rolling up into Tadasana. Well done. We're going to do the other side now. So for that, I'm going to come to this side so that you can see me better. Moving the feet together so that they're touching. We're going to sit back into a chair, Utkatasana, making sure you can see your toes when you're in this position, pushing the knees and thighs in together, bringing your hands in front of your heart. Inhale. Exhale as you twist to the left side. Right elbow hooks onto the left thigh, making sure your right knee is not scooching forward. And the forearms are stacked on top of each other. Inhale here. Exhale as you shift your weight into the left foot, stepping back with your right. High lunge. Staying in that twisted high lunge. Finding your stability by focusing on a point that is not moving. Now on your next inhale, sweeping the arms up. Embrace the shakes, the wobbles. Don't judge yourself or your ability today. Just tune in and accept where your body is at today. The gaze goes backwards. Make sure here your right leg is completely active. It's not bent and relaxed. It's completely active. This gives you extra stability as well. One more deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling here. Exhale, right hand goes to the floor. You might need to adjust the length of your step as you twist open to the left side. Sinking deep into the hip. Again, if you feel like this is too much, then lowering the right knee is absolutely fine. Otherwise, you can stay on your toes. Now bringing the left hand down to the inside of your left foot, lowering the right heel so that the toes are pointing to the outside of your mat, and opening up to the right side, variation of side angle. If you need, then bring a block under your left hand. Try and be as open as if you were standing against a wall as possible. And breathe here, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale, lowering both hands, lowering the right knee, moving the foot to the outside edge of your mat and pushing into the left knee with your left hand. The arm is long and the gaze goes over to your left shoulder. One more deep breath here. Coming back to the center, planting both hands down and stepping into your downward facing dog. Taking one clearing breath together. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Step or jump forward to the top of your mat and slowly roll up to standing. Well done. We're gonna start our next sequence here. For that, I'm gonna switch sides again so that you can see me better. So starting from Tadasana, you're gonna step back with your right foot into a warrior two. So both feet are in one line. The arms spread out wide in one line. And the gaze goes over the left middle finger. You're sinking deep into that front knee. The knee should be above your ankle. I don't know if you can see that. Your shoulders are relaxed. And really push down from both feet, as if you're pulling the floor together with both feet. So your thighs are squeezing in towards each other. One more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Now shortening the stance slightly, just so that you can shift your weight into that front foot, and you're going to bring your left hand to the floor and push up into a half moon. The hips open, the right arm goes up, the right foot is flexed. Here you can use a block as well under your left hand to bring the floor closer to you. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand goes down to the floor. We're gonna twist the half moon. So left arm reaches up to the sky. Bringing both hands to the floor. The right foot steps diagonally behind the left, about halfway on your mat. The right toes are pointed outwards. We're going to come into pyramid pose. So if you can't find a flat back here, then stay here with your hands on the floor. Otherwise, move your hands to your hips to find a flat back. And then fold over that left leg. Going to twist our pyramid, or twisted Trikonasana actually. Right hand stays on the floor, left arm reaches up to the sky. Gaze follows the hand, or it can stay on the floor if you find that you're imbalanced. Bringing the hand back to the floor and stepping to the front with your right. Rolling yourself up to standing. Nice one. So we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to switch to this side again. Start standing, both feet parallel. I'm going to step back with your left foot this time. Stepping back into a warrior two. Difficult today. The arms are wide and long. They're in one line. Your torso is above your hips, so the shoulders are in line with your hips. And the gaze goes over the right middle finger. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Sinking deep into that right knee. Taking one more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Shortening the stance slightly. And shifting your weight into that front foot. Bringing the right hand to the floor. It might be out of focus if I do that. And lifting your left arm to the sky, coming into half moon. The hips open. The left foot is flexed. That gives you extra stability. Focusing on one point that is not moving. Oops. If you fall out of it, just come back to it. Now bringing the left hand to the floor. I'm going to open to the other side, twisting the half moon. Keeping that left foot flexed. And bringing the hand down, the left foot comes behind, diagonally behind the right. The toes are pointing outwards. I'm going to come into pyramid pose. Either you can find a long back here, or bringing the hands to your hips to find that long back. Gaze is on the floor so that your neck is long. And folding forward. Enjoying that hamstring stretch. Now keeping the left hand on the floor, twisting over to the right. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Gaze follows. Inhaling here. Exhaling, bringing the right hand down. Stepping the left foot to the front of your mat. And slowly rolling up to standing. Closing down the eyes here for a moment. Connecting with your breath, with your body. Now bringing the hands back onto your mat and stepping back into a downward facing dog. I'm gonna do some stretching now. So now bringing the right leg forward so that the shin is parallel to the mat. Ideally, if it's at an angle, that's absolutely fine. You're gonna scooch your left leg back. We're gonna come into one-legged pigeon. First, sitting up tall. The toes of the right foot are flexed to protect our right knee. Inhaling here. Exhaling as you come down either onto your forearms or you can lower all the way down. If you need a block in this pose, then please go ahead or use a blanket. That works as well. Close your eyes to stay present, to go more inward. And just let your body melt. Taking one more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back up. Placing both hands down. Pushing yourself up into downward facing dog. We're just gonna come to the other side. Left leg moves forward. Shin parallel to the mat. Scooch your right leg backwards and just sit up tall here. Inhale here. Exhale as you come down onto your forearms, or you can lower all the way down. If this is too much, you can also stay upright. Again, use a block or cushion or blanket if necessary. Close down the eyes. And relax into this deep stretch. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back up and swinging that right leg around so that you're going to bend the left knee further so that the left foot is on the outside of your right bum cheek, and you're going to put your right leg over the top so that the knees are roughly stacked on top of each other. The feet are still flexed. Inhale as you raise your arms up. Exhale as you fold forward. Take one more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. coming up, switching the legs around so that the right foot comes to the outside of your left bum cheek. The right leg comes on top, the left leg comes on top. The knees are roughly stacked on top of each other. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. One more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up. Just putting your feet around mat width apart. Doing some windscreen wipers. Letting your knees fall to one side and then to the other. And coming to the center, we're gonna roll ourselves down onto our backs very slowly, as slow as you can in slow motion, one vertebra at a time, and relaxing your head down, bringing the feet close to your bum, around hip width apart. Just gonna push up into one bridge pose to finish. Hold it here, pushing from the heels. Take one more deep breath. And lower down. Hugging in the knees towards your chest. Maybe rocking from side to side. Now letting that left leg down to the floor. Right knee pulls in towards your chest. And then grabbing your right knee with your left hand as you twist over to the left. Your right arm is in a cactus shape. Your gaze goes to the right. A cactus or a T shape. One final twist to finish our sequence for today. Relax here. Let your body soften. Coming back to the center, switching sides. Right leg is long on the floor, left knee hugs in to the chest. Grabbing the left knee with your right hand. Left arm is long or in cactus shape, left side. And you pull over your left knee to the right as your gaze goes to the left. Trying to keep your left shoulder on the floor. Coming back to the center and letting your legs fall out wide, your feet turning out, arms are spread away from your body, palms are facing up. Shavasana. Let your body rest. Well done. Your feet are completely relaxed. Notice how heavy your legs are. Notice all the contact points of your body against the floor. Notice how your back is feeling. Give all your weight up to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. And just breathe. Taking it all in. Slowly wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. Arriving back in the space. Letting your breath deepen. Maybe hugging in the knees. And in your own time, maybe over one side, pressing up into a seated position, keeping your eyes closed as we close our practice here. Bringing your hands in front of your heart, connecting with that intention from the beginning of this practice, and gifting yourself a sense of gratitude for having stepped onto your mat today. I'm very grateful that I got to be your teacher for today, and I hope you enjoyed this practice. Bringing your hands to your third eye, lifting your head and bowing down. Coming up in your own time, opening the eyes. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm sending you